guys, so another day of lifting. Today I really didn't filming today, but I didn't film a shoulders day yet, so I was supposed to do chest today because usually Mondays I do chest, but I figured I'd do shoulders and then train a little bit of rear delts. So, and then tomorrow I'm gonna try to film a bicep day, so I'm gonna try to keep the consistency up, and then yeah. But first, let's start off with some rear delts, superset with this one. And then I'm trying to do some stuff differently, so I try to use my whole arm to go like this, just to get a more intense pump. Usually I use like the, what do you call it, the other thing to like adjust my shoulders more properly, but I'm gonna do it this way instead, and then hopefully it feels better that way. Sometimes, my other shoulder feels dislocated, like this one right here feels somewhat located, like dislocated, but I don't know if it's like my rotator cuff or I broke something. I don't know, man. I probably pulled something when I was playing basketball, but I'm gonna do some of these, superset it with this one, and then yeah, we're gonna check the freaking pump right afterwards. And I kind of came to the gym kind of late, but it's not really much people. It's better that way. So it's better to have an empty gym to have a full gym. You know what I mean? But let's get started. But tomorrow I'm gonna try to, if I upload this video today and edit it, I'm gonna try to film a bicep and tricep day tomorrow. So just try to keep it same days, but same like consistency. So yeah, let's start with this one real quick. Let's just start with 12s. And I did went to the YMCA today. I should have filmed that, but it wasn't really like a workout. It's kind of like a little pump. Let's just start with this one real quick. That's too light, man. Yeah, it feels better.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Let's do some on this side. Obviously, my left shoulder feels slightly less stronger than my right shoulder, but I do everything with my right hand, so I'm just gonna feel stronger. So and the thing about shoulders, I try to keep my elbows locked as possible. I don't try to do it as like a trap movement, but I also try to keep it still as possible while maintaining that fly. But let's do some of these real quick. And with this one, I try to hold it backwards like this, and then I try to bend my knees a little bit, and then just keep it like where the neck is. Obviously, I don't try to go too high or too low, but basically where the neck is. It's too late, man. Too late, man. Too late. Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? It's crazy. I've been hearing that from the jump.
Okay, that's good. But this machine, I like this machine a lot. I really don't know the name of it, but it's really good just to keep that position of like flies and stuff. And I wish they had the one which is like standing up. Like you see those fitness influencers like with those expensive gyms, and they have the one standing up. But you know, this one's good enough, obviously. You know, try to be grateful of what you have right now until you get to the future, right? But after this workout, I have to do cardio, and I don't know how much calories I consumed today so far, but I think I have at least 500 calories left. But I am trying to be consistent, more of like keeping a lifestyle. That's the thing about fitness and bodybuilding. Well, bodybuilding is a whole different mindset, obviously, but that's about like getting big, getting peeled as possible. But my whole goal is to be consistent, build that mindset to get shredded. You know what I mean? Get that aesthetic physique, right? And the hardest thing, obviously, is just the diet. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, if you really want to have abs, that's a lot of people say that's like 20% the gym and then like 80% at the kitchen, right? So, I mean, if you want to have abs, that's gonna take a long time. Obviously, you gotta be honest. That will take a while. Feels weird.
I grew up reading stories. How I believed that I could climb through every page. How I was paranoid. All the revenge and all the pain. Have you heard of the hero's ending? They could protect and they could defend in all ways. Have you heard of the hero's ending? If we go further, then we'll never be the same. I feel it's getting older.
Let's go do some spin cables again, just to get my shoulders fired up. I forgot my water bottle, but literally the bottle I have, I think I put collagen and protein powder and mixed it together, and it's still, the water bottle still stinks, bro. So I'm drinking out of one of these cups. Kind of looks like I'm a 2021 rapper right now. But let's go do some cables, man.
I don't know after later.
Totally forgot to turn on the camera, but we're gonna finish it off with some dumbbell flies real quick, and then superset it with some what do you call it, redoubts flies. But yeah, we're gonna try to get some good angles because honestly, I mean, this is where it's usually busy, man. Where the dumbbell rack is. I'm gonna try to, I'm trying to go through all the rack to probably 35, so then go all the way down to like 10, just to get a good intense pump, but also get like a good, I don't know what you call it, like, what's that word for, like cardio, like endurance, I guess, I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Alright, now we're feeling a better pump. Whew. Just by supersetting it, and each time I superset it with rear delts, front flies, and then, shoulder flies. I feel like a better pump, but like, if I was doing like biceps, I would do the same thing, but triceps, biceps, and like trying to stretch it out, basically. But shoulders is kind of different, obviously, because you're not really, stretching it out. It's more like every shoulder movement is like a fly movement. So, I mean, unless you're doing, dumbbell press, then yeah, that's different. But, that shit, it's like, I mean, you could literally use like, gallons of water and just spam flies to get perfect shoulders. When I was doing like home workouts, I was using like some dumbbells, and then that's pretty much it. Like 30-pound dumbbells in my room every single day. Alright. Find a place to pose down. I mean, that was kind of an intense shoulder workout, but at the end, usually I try to go spam flies, spam front flies, a little bit of rear delts, and all that type of stuff. But I did forget to train traps a little bit. But I think my traps are decent. I mean, like I just need to train them for like a little bit more, and they'll be good, honestly. Yeah, let's do some pulls down, but fuck, man. I was about to say I should do cardio after this, but I feel like it's like 10:30 right now almost, but I have to go home, eat a small meal, and then see where we at my weight. So, and I haven't weighed myself yet, but I think last time I weighed myself, I was like, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna say my weight until I'm actually, lean, not chunky and big back over here. But let's see, man. There's not really much shoulder workouts. Not shoulder workouts, but there's not really much shoulder posing. But I really want to try one. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. It's like, well, there's this one. I call it it's kind of like the David Lade pose, but what's that one called? It's like Aries, something like this, and then you go like, no, that looks stupid as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That looks so dumb. All right, we ain't gonna do that, but see how my rear delt looks like real quick. I don't know how it looks like, honestly. But my shoulders doesn't look bad, honestly. This might be the thumbnail. Alright. Biceps real quick. My biceps, I mean, this lighting is very poop, I'm not gonna lie, man. Alright. Let's just do most muscular real quick. The thing is, like, if you lose so much weight, you're probably gonna hold these poses like more longer. But if I'm like holding it with so much breath, I might turn red and I might like not last long. AO pause, but I might not, last long, right? But that's like if you're doing like lots of cardio, you're taking enough steps. Even if you're doing basketball, boxing, martial arts, jiu-jitsu, whatever you call that. That's good cardio right there. And then you go to the gym, lift some weights, even though you might be a little tired, but you can still lift weights. You can still stretch. You can still, get stronger joints and stuff. But it's also good to stretch, and I need to do it. I need to stretch before and after my workout, right? Just because I want my muscles to be more rested. But let's do one more. And then let's go home and then end it here. I mean, it's not bad, honestly. If I was like lower body fat, I'll see way more shoulder pop, like my saturation and stuff, the sharpness and all that type of stuff, right? But I'm fat as hell right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hungry though, honestly, I'm not hungry. Usually I'm surprised I would have been hungry already. Ate like a protein bar or something when I go to the gym, but apparently I'm not that hungry, I guess. I say that, then I go home and I eat a whole bunch of fucking food. But alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Tomorrow we're gonna film bicep and tricep day, and then try to do legs Thursday. That's the goal. Well, actually, tomorrow's Tuesday. Fuck, I got that messed up. Because usually Mondays I train chest, and then I train shoulders Tuesday. So today is kind of like a shoulders day, and it's a Monday. So, but tomorrow we're gonna train biceps, and then Wednesday we're gonna train legs, and hopefully I don't die that time. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, see you guys next time.